Coming to you from the International Broadcast Tower at the top of Death Mountain, this is the All Boars No Swords Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament happening tonight on Randomania. We have the not the semifinal, the lower bracket final between FurySK and Antlerz44. It is currently 1-0 for FurySK after the race on Speed Gaming the other day. And we are going to have the second game of that right now. Hi, everyone. I'm Psycho, joined tonight by someone I've seen a lot in this booth with me, Jiggly Satan. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, everybody.
So what are you expecting out of tonight's race?
Good question. Well, we've got 4 hearts here as a start, so, I always like to say that if you start with 4 more hearts, we're going to get the quote-unquote easy 8 flags. If they started with, less than 3 hearts, those would be, the evil 8 flags, but we'll have to see how the dice kind of roll this evening, what the setup is. Do we have reverse overworld? Do we have second quest overworld? Are we going to have shapes? Are we going to have second quest? All those factors will combine together to see just how good or just how bad the seed is going to be.
Very well, it could. And we're going to get to see momentarily whether we have one of our favorite flags active here, which is the mirrored overworld. As you know, mirrored overworld means that everything is reversed. Death Mountain is up in the top right corner, secret spots in the top left, Lost Woods are in the lower right with a different maze path. Coast is over on the lower left, so we're going to get to see in a moment whether that flag is active. But we also have the possibility of shapes in some of our dungeons tonight.
Yeah, we do. And of course, for those of you who may be new to the All Boards No Swords tournament coming in almost near the end, they're going to have, besides getting that bow and that silver arrows, they're going to be looking for the wand. And that's interesting because the wand is the only thing that's going to be acting as a weapon against certain enemies such as Gleeox and possibly the Pole's Voice. What they want to see is Pole's Voice or Dark Nuts on the overworld, because that would ease up some of the restrictions, I guess you can say.
Yep, it will ease up the restrictions in the dungeons. This is indeed true. But if you have a very nasty starting screen with some very tough enemies blocking the path out, that is something you don't want to see, because that makes any overworld death extremely costly, having to make your way back through them, all those enemies again, and from a very inconvenient location. But also, it means that you have to fight those characters on the overworld periodically to get where you need to go. Now, at the same time, seeing an enemy like Pole's Voice not in dungeons, that can be very useful. You don't have to worry about flinging arrows everywhere to get through a dungeon room. Having Dark Nuts in the overworld means you're not going to have to bomb 7 blue Dark Nuts to get the ladder or something silly like that. So
Right.
It's all randomized. Everything's random in terms of what is where. So we're going to get to see in a moment as they start in the graveyard. They're going to push the first gravestone and get nowhere with that.
So it looks like we have a standard overworld, and it looks like the first quest Magic Sword gravestone has a take any, so we could be possible in first quest. At the very least, though, it's mixed.
Yeah, it's either a mixed or a first quest at this point.
Oh, wow, look at that, Lionels. Now, that's a pretty tough spot. Ooh, look at all the Lionels up here, too.
Yeah, there's Lionels everywhere today, it looks like. So, apparently the Octorok has made of money, and it's only 7 rupees worth of money. Not a lot of money there.
Yeah, one of the biggest determining factors of whether or not this is going to be a poverty seed is, it's going to come down to, say, the price of bombs and, things like that. The other thing that could really get you as well is if the bait's required. If we have a second quest level 3, the bait's more often than not going to be required.
Yeah, actually, very often the bait could either end up in the upper right corner or even over in the 2 rooms on the left, so there's a good chance that it could be not required, but at the same time, there are so many rooms in that one column, and that's more than half a dungeon. As you said, very often it could be required just to get through to the top room, if the top room is where a Triforce or required item is hiding, because there are 3 different item locations you have to reach. Odds are one of them is going to be at the top of the dungeon.
Right. And we do have Dark Nuts on the overworld, so that's a bit of a mixed blessing, as we were discussing earlier. Now, what's not a mixed blessing is this Lionel, fighting. Ooh, and that's a... here we go, Ben needs to get in. Hey, the bait's pretty cheap. That's nice to hear.
Yeah, that's cheap meat. I like seeing cheap meat.
Now, what's really nice is that, well, I guess with 4 hearts, you really can still sort of, take only 1 hit from those Lionel beams, but you can take a hit from the Lionel beams and get hit by a red dark nut, though.
Oh, we have 5 hearts now, but of course,
5 hearts, yeah.
Something that should be noted with that, even though I say they have 5 hearts, anytime they have to restart, they do get to start with 4 hearts. The Noah game, it was always 3, but because they started with 4 in this seed, they're always going to start with 4 hearts whenever they have a restart. So they will get all that health when they, if they need to retry at some point.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Now we're going to go down here. This is going to be another Telltale side. Okay. And that's our vanilla level 3 structure. And inside is a level.
Oh, could this be a level 3? We'll find out later. But the only way you can go is down, which tells me, looking at that setup, that makes me wonder if this is a second quest 3. Because you have to go down.
Yeah. Oh, wow. In that case, that is, that would be vanilla. I mean, it's not vanilla in its location, but one of the interesting quirks of the Legend of Zelda is that the second quest dungeons are sort of reorganized. So, like the level 2 and level 3, they're swapped around. If you were to say enter, if you were to enter level, let's say if you entered level 5, in the second quest, which you can't, use the standard level 5, space. If you were to do that, you would actually go into level 4 second quest. So, if that makes any sense.
So Antlerz is checking another cave here near where the Vanilla Blue Ring shop is, which we already know is has been checked. FurySK is checking out more of the Deadwoods. Antlerz going down to this cave 2 west of the Vanilla Star, across the river. You can't reach it normally without using the bridge. Send help, there's a letter there. So if we need our medicine later, there's the medicine man.
Antlerz is noping out of the letters, so he probably has an idea of what he's going to do.
I believe that is correct.
Hey, there's our hint shop.
Yeah, hint shop.
Yeah, too bad we have community hints.
Yeah, the prices are not randomized, and the reason is for that, I heard on another seed, is to tell you, hey, don't waste time here. You're not going to get anything.
Oh, here we go. Vanilla Start has another dungeon, and okay, well, we've got second quest enemies, so...
That doesn't necessarily mean second quest. That just means second quest enemies, I believe.
That's true. But, but it's very... Yeah, it's possible there could be... Well, one of the things they're going to look for in the dungeons is they're going to look out for second quest rooms. Because that's going to be an indication that second quest dungeons are either on or we have shapes turned on.
Well, so we know... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, like that room, for example, that Goma room, if they were to... I know can't clear anything out at the moment, and we do have the any roads here. If they clear it out and the, the block moves, then we'll know that it's at least shapes or a second quest.
And I was going to say, too, except I didn't want to interrupt you, obviously. I was going to say that we know that levels 1 to 6 are on one set of level types, I guess you say, whether it's first quest, second quest, or shapes. And the level 7 to 9, they are on a different set. So it's not going to be all first quest, it's not going to be all second quest, it's not going to be all shapes. If we see that, let's say, for example, let's hypothesize for a moment that vanilla level 3 location in first quest actually had second quest 3 like I thought it might. If that were to be true, and we know that second quest levels are in levels 1 to 6, that means that first quest or shapes has to be the rule of the day for 7 to 9.
Right. Also, we did find a candle there up on the White Sword Cave for Antlerz. And Antlerz is going to go up, up, up the mountain, and this is going to give him some more information.
Climb with your leg power.
And what have we got here? Okay, this is level 5. Well, it's not level 5. This is level 5. Oh,
level 5 structure.
That's right. We already found that. So
yeah.
that gives us more of an understanding of whether or not we're in first or second quest.
So they both take the same staircase, and they both come out in the same spot right now.
Yeah. Probably going to head up towards the coast. Find out what the coast secret spot has. They're trying to look for rupees. They're trying to look for bombs. They do have, well, one of them has a candle. And there's also an Armos item here. And there we go, we've got the magic key.
Ooh,
so
that is nice.
that's going to speed things up considerably. None of these racers are going to have to worry about their key count. And that is important because if we have, second quest or shapes, like we suspect we do, then those are usually key-starved dungeons.
Indeed. So they're both hanging around the same jungle area now. They're trying to get to the secret spot, just rule out what's up there. Wouldn't you love to see a level 9 or something silly up there like that?
Well, there's some bombs, but you can't pick them up.
Consult the Book of Armaments!
That's probably our magic sword bombs.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Oh, no level 9.
Now here we go. FurySK is going to take a look at the prices and not going to let us check. That's okay. Next time he runs into a potion shop, he'll have to sit through that right away.
Yep.
We'll find out. So, did you hear? They're bringing New Coke back.
Is it what's available in Zelda?
Well, it might be available in Zelda. We haven't seen the prices yet. There we go, 69. Okay.
Yep, 69 and 37. So if you want to do quick math, yes, math on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. 37 times 2 is 74. That means that the Coke is a better deal.
Now, whether or not that will be New Coke, that's another thing entirely.
Indeed. I'm just waiting for my Coke Zero to be back in stock.
Wait, Coke? When is Coke Zero not in stock?
For the last 3 weeks.
What?
I'm not joking. Not in the format, I get it. But anyway, staying with the race.
Anyway, speaking of which, we have $14 bombs. And that's not bad. That's a fair discount.
Yeah, that is a little less. I think vanilla is 20, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, vanilla is 20, so that's a 6 rupee discount.
Yeah, so that's a bit of a savings. Still a little higher than I'm sure they would like. I mean, hey, you don't say no to 2 rupee bombs, but fortunately you have to think a little bit.
When you have 2 or 1 rupee bombs, you get rather spoiled.
Yeah, you're spoiled at that point.
I would say,
go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say anywhere between 10 and 20, 10 and 15 rupees for bombs, you're probably doing pretty well. 15 to 25, that's kind of rude, but not as bad. Then when you get up to the 30s and 40s ranges, that's like game.
Yeah, when it gets to the point that you're paying 38 rupees for a single 4-pack of bombs, it's like, okay. I know the inflation rate is high in Hyrule this time of year, but really? Ooh, we're gonna have some rocks.
Okay, that is a confirmation we are officially in Mixed Quest.
Indeed. That is a Mixed Quest sign.
Yep. If that was first quest, then that would have been level 2's structure.
And even if we did see that, we might not have. We might still have had a possibility of mixed. We might have still had to look for recorder spots in places you don't expect. It could have still been mixed, but because we know that the structure is not there, we know it is definitely mixed. They're gonna have to check anyway.
So yeah, our medium secret was 80 rupees. I'm looking at something. Somebody said something about 80 in chat, and I'm like, no, it's 80-gallon drum. Okay.
That's a bit of a large secret there.
If you're drinking that much Coke, might I suggest you just switch to Red Bull? Probably cheaper.
But 80 gallons of Red Bull is good for you.
Ooh, is that the raft?
I missed it.
I think that was the raft. So, possibly Ladderless Seed? Maybe?
Well, the latter is very often, and by very often I mean it always is until it isn't required. It's a matter of go ahead.
Someone's saying the cannoli's on the coast?
The cannoli, is that supposed to be the croissant?
Yeah, probably. Oh, recorder.
Ah, the recorder. This.
Oh well, that changes everything.
That changes everything you just said.
Or no, now they're saying the raft looks like a cannoli, and I'm like, okay, make up your mind, chat.
Chat is not being very helpful today. Anyway, moving on. I'm kidding, chat. I'm kidding, chat. We love you. We love you, chat. I'm just kidding with you.
This is level.
Anyway, yeah, this is level.
Did Antlers go back into where the level 3 was?
I can now confirm that this is not level 3 second quest, so that I can confirm now.
So that is actually a good thing. What's not a good thing is that Goma.
Now, I think it's too far over to the... actually, no, it can't be level 1 first quest. I was going to say it could be, but there's the entrance is one square above this.
We're at level 1?
No, wait, maybe it is level... I thought it was too far over on the map.
That might be level 1.
It might be.
You know what? I don't think we ever see a start location in the, I guess you could say the,
in the middle.
Yeah, the middle part.
Right in the knees. In the knees, I guess you could say.
The chicken knees.
Right.
Well, I mean, an eagle is like a chicken, right?
Yeah, that could be level 1.
So if that's the case, then we're looking at first quest level 1, or first quest...
I thought it was too far over. It could be level 8. It could be that...
Oh, you know what? No, that can't be right.
Scarf could be right.
Oh, you know what? Because remember we got locked in and with the... yeah, you know what? I think that's level 8. Now let's see what this level is. Ooh. Okay, those wall masters are squishy.
FurySK getting his candle.
No.
So, we're in another level. We're going to call this one level...
It looks more like a level...
Oh, and the buyer assisted in... assisted Antlers in getting a hand.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, that can't be. Nope. No, there's a room off to that way, so it can't be that. Okay, you're not gonna be able to finish that room off. Oh, isn't it fun to play name that level? Well, you know what's really fun? There's a free bow.
Yeah, that is fun.
That could also be another item too in that room.
It could be.
Yeah.
He didn't push the block, I don't think so.
Well, not with those several HP keys.
Now, unless we missed a second item, which might have given away what level it was in that case.
But what I mean is that it's possible that room could contain a staircase.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm saying unless we actually saw like 3 items in the level, or we saw 2 floor items in the level, we just missed one of them. That could be the case, in which case we know.
Those Octoroks rolled up.
Yeah, those Octoroks are beefy.
Ooh. That's another thing you gotta take into consideration, too, is the HP of these enemies. They could roll plus or minus 4. You know, one of the worst things that you could possibly see is a room full of blue whiz robes, and each one takes 4 bombs. And the bomb capacity increases are like only 2.
2, yeah, you get like 12 bombs sold, and you have no choice but to do it. So it looks like Fury's heading up to... nope, not Candle Row. He's actually in the little further over than I thought. But he's coming up on Candle Row. Yeah,
Fury's at Candle Row. Antlers. Oh, by the way, that large secret. Nice large secret.
I missed it. What was it?
A lot.
I mean, I guess it was about 150.
Well, not quite as much. Oh, 106. Okay.
106. Okay.
Anyway, it looks like we got an immediate ladder block here.
FurySK noticing this tree did not burn, so he's going to move on over here to see if this one works.
It will.
It does.
Yeah, 106.
And
okay.
There's the 106. Yep.
Yep. Oh, we got whiz robes in this dungeon here that Antlers is in.
And what dungeon is this? We don't know. We're going to call it level...
It's dungeon... Oh, hey, look, I think I found where the ladder is. But, oh no, we've got Pole's voice in this dungeon.
Yeah, we got bunnies. That's going to make things a little more difficult. So, Antlers does have money. He can go buy arrows if he wants to.
Yep.
The question is, does he want to?
Oh, it probably does. Because it's no fun when you're
Oh,
messing
look where that
with
compass is. Or look where that Triforce is, rather. He found the compass. The Triforce is just to the north, so he's going to see what the bubble curse is. Knowing he's getting a Triforce soon. I couldn't tell if he actually got inverted controls there or not.
Look at that, free roam.
I think he does.
Oh,
I think it's
hey,
inverted controls.
Anyway, Antler's gonna pick up the magic boomerang. Maybe.
Yeah, if the bats ever get out of the way. Keys, move it. Move it. Keys, excuse me. Guys. Guys.
They don't want you.
Let me in. Let me in. Come on. Thank you.
That's the
Thank you.
That's the TG keys that are
Oh!
Ow!
I don't know if that was intended, but either way, he gets his health back by doing that. Hey, he's the boomerang, so he does have a scrap metal. And FurySK is now in an ice-themed level, it looks like. So we're gonna call this level.
I'm gonna call this. Hey, look, there's our second quest dungeons or dungeon rooms. So the latter half has got to be. Latter half has got to be either shapes or. Huh. Also, there's a lot of bunnies in this dungeon too.
Yeah, bunnies seem to be a theme of dungeons today, which I'm not objecting to that. Anything for early arrows, I'll take it.
Huh.
So he's going to try to clean out that room, it looks like, or maybe not. I thought he might, but he's proven me wrong.
Oh, we've got walk through walls.
Yep, that is a second quest, or I think it could still be shapes in that case.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then we can rule out that this is level 1, 3...
Or 7.
Or 7, yes.
But if it is second quest, it can still be any of the other levels.
Oh, and look at that, the mugger room is 5 keys. Oh, wait, we have the any key.
I demand you give me the keys to your... Wait!
Ladder block.
Where did they go?
Where
did they go?
I think we have shapes. Oh, and there's another ladder block.
Ooh, ladder blocks. And yeah, that is kind of ringing a shapes feel to me. Now, I think it could still be a level 5 type dungeon, I think. It could be level 5, I think. Unless I'm wrong, unless I'm thinking the map wrong. But there is good potential that it could be a shapes dungeon.
You mean like the Zed. Could be the Zed.
I was thinking even the first quest. I think it's goes up that high too.
Oh no, that definitely can't be the Zed.
Oh, not with that room. No, not with that room. No.
Also,
that could be it.
Also, that can't be level 5 because otherwise one of those rooms wouldn't appear on the minimap.
Yeah, exactly. So it's too narrow for that. I'm leaning towards it being a shapes level.
Yeah, shapes is probably our best bet.
And Fury pet the bunny, and that obviously hurts. They bite. So Fury is going to attempt to clear this room further now.
There might be something in here.
I think he's concluded there is. He is making an effort to clear this room out. There is a nice fairy there. I'm sure he would love to have that fairy. He has the fairy.
Yeah, for once the fairy didn't lead to your doom. Usually when you chase the fairies, you get hit. You lose more health.
It just takes a left turn at Albuquerque, you take a right, and yeah, that doesn't end well.
Alright, just one more moblin left. What we got? Nothing!
You get nothing! So we should be keeping an eye on Antlers as well. He's going to the bomb shop right now and looking at some bombs for 14 rupees a piece. He's filling up his bomb bag. He does have the option for 63 rupee arrows. Will he take them?
I think
or he might have taken them. Yeah, I think he did take them. I think you're right.
We got here. Well, there's the cheap bait. There we go. We can go down. Oh yeah, I guess this is where Fury went. Nope, this is a new location. Excuse me, as I yawn.
Okay.
Oh, and
And
there's another walk-through wall, and
Fury does not seem to be having any issue with bumping
look
into
at
these red
that!
bubbles
Look
today.
at that! Ooh, 13 bombs. Fury
Nice.
gets lucky doing the walk-through walls to get into the bomb upgrade location.
Well, I was going to make a point as well that Fury had no problem running out of that red bubble and didn't seem to have any effect from it. So I think the red bubble is just the plain old swordless curse today.
And it looks like we got a Dig Dogger as well. And that is a triple bar room, and we know the second quest dungeons are on.
Remember to bring your Dodongo food with you whenever you go into your neighborhood dungeon.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta feed it something spicy.
Trying to get to that key door and bombs a couple. Oh, nope, not taking the key door yet. Now he is. At least he's opening it.
Okay, that
map is interesting.
That map is very interesting. Seriously, how many bunnies are there in this dungeon?
I counted about 20 or so far, maybe? I don't know.
And that's a Dig Dogger block.
Yep, come back later.
You know what? I have a feeling. Look how big this dungeon is.
That could be a Shapes 7 or 8. That's 20 rooms, and I don't think it matches any of our maps.
Okay. If it is, it has to be level 8. Has to be level 8, because remember, walk through walls.
Good point. If so, that is either level 8, as Antlerz gets his close insight information. That is either level 8, or we have some really, really large 5-6 shape here, because I think this is a shape dungeon.
Yeah, this is either 6 or 8. No mistaking. We're definitely doing 6 or 8 in this one. We haven't found a Triforce, which I have a feeling the Triforce is full voice blocked. Can't get anywhere into there. There's this walkthrough space. Now here we go. Antlerz is in a new dungeon.
No, I think that's the one we thought was all 3 earlier.
Was it? No.
Oh no! Wait, that's okay. It's the same color.
We found the second bomb upgrade.
Wow, that was quick.
Yep, Antlerz is going to exhaust his bombs first before restocking. And it looks like we got Gomas.
No, I'm just thinking if second quest dungeons are on at all, I think the dungeon upgrades and such have to still be in the same dungeons, if I'm not mistaken, if there's any second quest. Am I right?
Dark Falls is saying it's 2Q4.
Oh, it's second quest 4, he's saying. That might make sense. Okay. The letter D would be big enough. That makes sense.
But there's a hole in the letter D, though.
There is.
Yeah, we wouldn't have seen that. Well, that would have been a telltale sign.
It wouldn't be lit up on the map, but they would still be able to go into those rooms.
Okay, we can still take down these Vyres with 1 bomb blast, so that is some good news.
So if that is since that, yeah, that's definitely second quest 4. That's right. I wasn't thinking of that one at first.
I was gonna say yeah, Cyclone, read chat.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Jiggy. Read chat. Anyway, moving on. So since that is second quest 4, that means there are 3 items you're looking for in this dungeon, not just 2. So FurySK most assuredly has probably figured that out quicker than either of us did, and is looking for 3 items in here. Of course, getting through all these moblins is making this a little easier said than done.
Okay, well, there's that room there. The prison room, I guess. No, Antlerz didn't find a wooden boomerang on the floor. Antlerz picked up the magic boomerang. But Antlerz does have the bow and arrow.
That'll help him with the bunnies when he gets to this level 4 eventually. We do have a dig dogger being blown apart, and unfortunately, we don't have a kill on it.
Oh,
so FurySK picked up the recorder somewhere.
Yes, I completely missed that. That must have been one of the dungeon items. Natagino's in chat saying he's on inverted controls. Okay.
So I guess he is definitely on inverted controls. Okay, I thought he was running into that bubble fearlessly because it didn't do anything, but maybe he was already on inverted at the time.
Yeah, I guess when you've been running the game long, you sort of get used to being able to work on inverted controls. I mean, just as long as you're not playing a platformer and the A and B buttons are switched, I'm sure it'll be fine. There we go, and there we go. Nope. Fury gets the burn clip, but there's nothing to burn. So now Antlerz is going to bunch all of these Vires together.
Or at least he will try to.
See if they behave.
Yep, the one behind him, I knew was going to poke him, but it did eventually poke him. One got away. Come back, thank you.
Another one, and drop the bomb.
Nailed.
Take them all in one shot.
One shot, take your key. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Okay, here we go. This
Free
is
push block.
It is the silver arrows.
Very nice.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da. If the bats will excuse themselves, thank you.
Well, the bats want, the bats want him to get the silver arrows. The bats just didn't want him to get the magic boomerang.
Fussy bats.
And just some bombs in this room. Hey, there's a manhandler. Okay, that's an interesting mini-map shape at the moment. Oh!
Oh my.
Oh! That just occurred to me.
What?
The mini-map. This could be level 7.
I missed this. I'm going to have to get another look at it when he goes back there.
Yeah.
But it did look like it was fairly decent size, and Dark Falls is confirming in its first Quest 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I see. You take a look at the tail there.
Yeah, that looks like a possible 7.
Yeah.
So it looks like shapes are not involved today. We won't be able to play Name That Ink Blot today.
Yeah, but it does mean that we still have a bait block possibly being acquired then.
Yep, it's possible.
Actually, with it like this, it's possible there might be 2 bait blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Although if it was second quest 8, that's where you would get more of the chances of having the double bait block. And okay, so there's just a heart container as the drop item. Am I required or not? Well, there's our bait block.
I'm gonna go with the knot.
Oh, but don't you have to use the bait in order to make the Triforce appear in that room? Oh, did I just give Fred some ideas?
Did you just give Fred an idea?
I mean,
okay.
It's not how things work, but it could be made to work that way. I think. Actually, no. I'm fairly certain that there's no. You know what? That wouldn't work. Because I'm pretty sure that the flag used to make the Gorilla disappear is the same one that's used as a pickup item. Sort of an action flag.
Okay, seeing FurySK's movement in that last room does confirm for me that inverter controls is indeed the red bubble curse, so I will stick with that now. And he does see his scrap metal, and he decides he'll try to pick that up. Or
and
not.
It looks like we found... Ooh. And it looks like we found ourselves a wand block with that Gleeok. Now, whether there's anything beyond that, that's another question entirely. Because well, actually, no. You know what? That isn't, because we found the items. Unless the Triforce is in that room or in that room below.
We're getting a score keep in chat from our tracker, Elendar. Link 0. Scrap metal bosses 2.
See, because you see, Fury has to grab the Usurper in order to take down Lord Banana. And Lord Banana is just saying, nope, 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 you can't. And it doesn't matter anyway.
I think it's a scrap metal that's really saying that more than Lord Banana.
No, because Lord Banana knows that its only weakness is the magic boomerang, so it had it hidden deep within this level.
So FurySK is in level orange.
Level orange.
That's like a neon orange, too.
You know what? I'm going to call this level crafted.
Oh. Those bats are beefy. Antler's, by the way, just getting his first Triforce of the seed, actually, for either runner. And,
Yep, confirmation that we do have level 7. If there's anything here at the coast, yes there is. Oh, here we go. This is a vanilla take any. Okay, I see. So that level there was at the K mark. See, I told you that was the craft dinner level. Oh, there's an entrance.
Is it an entrance to death?
Oh.
Nope, it's just a bomb cave. Oh, wait a second. Are both of the sword?
Yes.
Both of the sword upgrades are bombs today. That means our white sword is located in the white sword spot today, which means that we don't need that.
Well, I mean, it's free bombs if you... I mean, obviously it looks like you need 6 hearts to pick it up. Speaking of pickup, here's the book, and we are in fact inside the D.
And by the way, since we can't really hear the stream audio without hearing our voices, obviously we're not going to be listening to that. It sounds like our flute tune did get played. So for those of you who haven't yet, ladies and gentlemen, name that tune. We're getting a call for Kefka from Final Fantasy VI in chat.
Anyway, there we go. You get the point.
Moving on. FurySK is investigating the very, very perfect wares up in the northeast part of the world.
Oh, did you also notice that one of the items in level 4 was the book?
I did see that, but we were talking about something else at the time. Yes, level 4 did have the book.
Yeah, that you can add that to the Fred count.
Chat.
FurySK, what's he doing?
Probably having a brief intermission to collect his thoughts. I apparently, Genos thinks he's loading up Yoshi's Cookie already.
No.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? I think he was just formulating his strategy, the best plan of attack. Because, of course, you know, when you're playing at the high level like this, routing is very, very important. It has decided many matches. So just figuring out, okay, look, I have the recorder. Where do I go? What's the best way to plan this? So obviously he is going down this way here. He's going to go, he obviously cleared out, check the grave spots, both of them. And there is the recorder.
That's
there.
where the recorder is. It is in level 4, and we do have that map too, confirming the D.
Yeah, and now after the okay, so it looks like that spot down there in the dead woods proved fruitless. So now we're gonna check Recorder Lake here, and we have something. It's some money.
Ding.
No, it's $30.
I mean, I'll take it. It's $30.
Yeah, no, he's gonna want it. Once he finds those bow and the silver arrows, he's gonna want money to shoot with.
Yes, you shoot with your rupees, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's like in the Zelda cartoon. You take out a rupee and then you put it into the bow and it magically turns into an arrow. Okay, so here's the level that we thought might have been Second Quest 3.
Yes, it is. And then we said it could be First Quest 1, but I think it's too far over. I think it's one room further to the left, but other than that, it makes sense. It could be First Quest 1.
So if we know that level 7 is Vanilla First Quest, that means...
Oh, yeah, it can't be. It has to be... No, it has to be Second Quest. It'll be a Second Quest level then. So this is not Second Quest 1.
Could still be
we have
First
not
Quest
seen
8.
We have not seen 8 yet?
No, this is... Yeah, no, this is... Yeah, okay, that...
Yeah, I think it's 8. I think it's
you
Second Quest 8. Or First Quest.
You should be able to bomb upwards then. But also this room too, this might have a staircase. Yeah, that's right. Fury doesn't have quite the same firepower as Antler's does. Nothing here in this triple bar room. And here's the Moblin room from before.
Yep, he's throwing that out now with some lovely, lovely arrows. And there's a heart container for FurySK. I'm sure he'll be happy to have his second heart container at the scene. And tries to kill the bat in the frozen suspended animation, but fails. And they don't even get killed. I mean, it just bounces off them like uselessly today.
And Fury promptly forgetting that that's a moat room with, or a river room with a shutter door. So yeah, hopefully you got the hit now. You can bomb upwards. And, there's another potential ladder block.
Potential ladder block, but he could work his way around.
Yeah, and that's possible that there's the power bracelet. Oh wow, the second 3 items in level 4.
Nice, that's a good level 4.
Yeah. Okay, here, you know what? That could possibly be an item. I don't know why Fury's not checking that out. Well, you know what? He probably knows it's got to be a. It's probably got to be a shortcut.
Maybe.
Yeah. He's gonna try and get through this Gibdo room if he can. Probably not gonna be able to.
And Antler's just shooting bunnies, poor bunnies. And that was our Triforce in the middle of the D.
How delightful.
Jiggly.
What?
Apparently, chat disagrees with my assessment of poor bunnies.
Yeah, with those. Oh, there. Oh, well, that's
Hi,
not.
Goma.
That's not something Fury wanted to see. But
Oh,
yeah.
we found level 9.
Oh. Oh, we did. Where was it? Oh, was it recorder block?
Antlers found it was 2 screens up from where he is now.
So it was recorder blocked.
Might have been. I didn't see if it was a recorder.
And we know that that one there was a level. He's only got 1 bomb left. Uses it on the wall, nothing.
And if FurySK screen scrolling around the overworld right now, so he's moving along.
Oh, this is level 3.
That is level 3.
So yeah, we're gonna find out whether or not we really need use that bait block. Okay, that contains a compass. Oh.
Okay, there's some odds.
This is something. Nothing gonna be in that room there. It's always possible. Now, a required item could be...
Is this going to be the bait block in this room? This would be a telling sign right here.
Not the bait block.
No, it is not.
But that doesn't mean that we're out of the woods yet. You know, there's always a possibility that an important item, and remember, the wand could be in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Triforce is free. Okay, nope. There's a Gleeok. A Gleeok could have an item. Oh.
No bait block. Is it the lowest room?
No, don't think the bait block... No, we're not quite at the highest room yet.
No, I said, oh, yeah, we do one more. You're right. We do one more. And nope, not there.
You know what? I think the bait block might be in one of those 2 rooms off to the corner.
I don't think we saw that last room on the bottom yet. If I'm wrong and we have, then other than that, you're right. The one is the staircase, the other is the bait block.
Yeah, now in level 3 does have 2 items on the floor, just like vanilla level 2 for its quest.
That's right.
And Antlers is not going to be checking. But here we got another level, and it's the Zed.
Level 5.
Level 5, and Antlers is staying alive. By the way, folks, if you think my puns are terrible, I know somebody who literally cannot stop punning. The wand!
Would you say he thinks he's a very punny person?
He would. In fact, he's made that joke many, many times.
Ah. And just for a disclaimer, no, it's not me.
No, this is a person I know in real life. Anyway, Antlers basically has all 3 pieces of the puzzle. So now he really doesn't have anything stopping him except for a ladder block.
Yeah, at this point, Antler, like I actually did commentary on game 1 of this over on Speed Gaming the other day. And FurySK, everything just went his way in that seed, whereas Antlers just was going really slow, and by the time FurySK finished, he still only had 3 Triforces. So he wasn't feeling very confident coming in today from what I could gather. But it looks like everything's just going Antler's way today. So unless FurySK can find the keys soon, and the keys I mean hypothetically, if he doesn't find the keys to where those things are soon, then this is going to be the same result, just with the other runners.
I was going to say he did find the keys, and they're driving him batty.
Yeah, those keys are very, very batty.
And there's confirmation that this is definitely level 8.
Mm-hmm.
Now the good news is that we know that Antlers is now in Triforce and Go mode, as far as we understand. There still could be a ladder block Triforce out there somewhere.
Or have we seen all the levels?
Well, I don't think we have seen level 1 then. Because we haven't found the E, we haven't found the A. We found the D and the Z. We haven't found the strange-looking thingamajigger. I say it looks like a dinosaur. Everybody else, I know one commentator likes to say it's the state of New York.
That's a cactus.
Anyway, but yeah, those are the levels that are missing then. That's basically 1, 2, and 6.
And unless one of them is locked behind a power bracelet or behind a flute spot, which I think we've seen most of the flute spots already, so it might not be that. Assuming those have all been checked, he is otherwise, as you said, in Triforce and Go mode.
Well, there is always the possibility that one or both of those dungeons are blocked by the raft.
True. He could need the raft.
And the raft, I believe, is ladder blocked. So, ladder could still be required. But yeah, when it comes to dungeons, Antlers is probably not going to be running into, very many blocks.
Except that one.
Yeah, okay, well we're gonna find out here where the Triforce is, and the Triforce is in the middle of the Eye of the Lion. So now we gotta find a way to get up there.
Well, so far we can work our way around this ladder block. Let's see if that proves to be the case.
Can go right.
And you can go right.
And I believe going right was a Goma.
By the way, Jigglypuff, do you know where your towel is?
Yeah.
Can you tell the old man he wants to know?
Not telling the old man anything.
Ah.
This could be our second item, and it is, drumroll, it's a shortcut.
Apparently there's an owl inside FurySK's dungeon.
Who?
Exactly.
Oh, Goma. This could be our item. Or
Now
the other side of the staircase.
Now, it's not locking the door. The door is actually just a regular locked door, not a shutter. But as you said, the fact that it could be an item, he may want to verify where that ladder is just so he knows he can get the raft if he needs it.
Oh, it's the other side of the shortcut.
Well, so much for that.
Nothing in here except for this Goma.
And this going down takes us to our ladder blocks. That was an item. That was a heart container.
There's a Gleeok block.
Hi, Gleeok. Bye, Gleeok.
Let's see what's over here. Okay, well, I guess that's not a very good Gleeok block. Oh, this could be our item. Nope.
Boom, boom, boom. Wow.
Now, it is possible still. Now, we haven't seen what's up here yet. This is the Triforce.
This is definitely the Triforce.
Oh, no.
Well, then.
Required.
Unless the Triforce appears on the corner. Let's find out.
It won't. It won't.
It doesn't. Well, you know what, Jiggly? You think that ladder might be required now?
I think the ladder's here in level 8.
Yeah, I think it's required, and, it could be here. It could be right.
Yeah, it's probably going to be here in level 8.
Meanwhile, we have blue, very, very dangerous blue noodles here. Not so dangerous now they're dead.
Oh, okay, no, wait.
Well,
that could be something. What, couldn't it?
If that ladder is in that room to the north, that'll be a pain with 2 hearts left. One and a half hearts left.
I was going to say, could it maybe be here? But no, I guess not because of that item, but... Yeah.
So, he got through the block clip. Nice. And that is not an item. That is a pick up the... Yeah, pick up this thing, please.
We've been in
You
that.
have to be able to bomb to the left or walk through the wall.
No,
bomb.
I think we've already been to the left.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't catch the map. So... Oh,
yeah.
it's on the map, yeah.
Oh, but he's got a potion.
Potion strats for the win.
You know, speaking of rings, we haven't found one yet.
I was just thinking about that.
Let's see, is there anything here? Nope, does not push.
Does not compute.
Do you think
try another room?
Maybe the item is ladder blocked.
Well, he's not getting the Triforce. He was able to go north. That's right. Okay, he went to the room that way.
Oh, but did we go to the north on this one here?
I don't think we did. I think that's what he's doing right now.
No, we've been this way.
No, this was... Oh, no. He obviously has determined the item is not there, though, and he is moving on. And he's leaving.
Bottom left. Yeah, that item is definitely ladder blocked.
Gotta be.
Sorry, we did not mean to ignore Fury, but Fury's back here in level 4. He gets the block clip. Still has to deal with these bunnies, but unfortunately is lacking... Now, we knew that the wand was actually very simple to find in level 5, right? Or was it? What was blocking level 5?
I'm trying to remember now.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what was blocking the item in level 5. But if it's not particularly blocked, he's going to want to make his way back, and we knew that was one room left of level 3. Or one screen left of level 3.
And that's just a bunch of red bubbles already the key, which we don't really need.
Yeah.
No word of whether Fred has done anything to implement a punishment for picking up keys when you have a magical key yet. That was given as an idea in a previous race.
Now, that could... Well, no, I guess not, because the only thing we're missing right now is a shortcut in level 4.
So back through the horrible, horrible path of blue moblins, which leads to a horrible, horrible pair of bunnies that you can't pet. Nothing worse than not being able to pet the bunnies. And the horrible, horrible dig dogger that blocks everything. And
how much do you want to bet?
We're going to name that too.
How much do you want to bet this is going to lead to the other dig dogger room?
Sorry?
How much do you want to bet this is going to lead to the other dig dogger room?
Oh, please. They seem tanky, by the way, these eyes. I don't blame him walking out of the room and not killing the other two.
Oh, this was the item?
Yeah, I think it was the item, actually.
Yeah, it's the item. Okay.
There it is. Yeah, there's the croissant.
Now, we did not see any, we didn't see anything, the power bracelet, locking any, dungeons, did we?
Not yet.
Not yet, yeah, that is true. Well, here, Antlers is up on Death Mountain, and we're about to find whether or not this could be a level. Do we? We do have something. Just some money. A lot of it, too. So definitely working on first quest logic as, when it comes to money.
I just realized I haven't seen what the door repair amount was yet. And there's your gambling game, which, being a game show, it's proper for the host to say something funny like Bob Barker.
Alright. Nothing there. Gonna screen scroll over to this spot. And what do we got? Ooh.
Okay, so here's our first power brace check, if we can get to it, but we got a bunch of very bad enemies.
I was gonna say, remember, we've already seen some of these power bracelet spots because Antlers has already been in this direction.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so now, when it comes to power bracelets, we're looking, okay, so we found the one on Death Mountain, it was nothing much. Now we just see the other one on Death Mountain, above second quest level 8. And here we go, Fury's gonna go back into level 3. Now, here's an interesting thing. Fury still has a chance to catch up.
He does.
Yes, all he's got to do is find the ladder. And find the ladder in a spot that Antlerz has already cleared out.
Or will not get to for a while.
Yeah, now Antlerz knows that... Oh, that's right, the bow is in level 3. So, that means there's a second drop item. And of course, that second drop item is probably not going to be very useful.
That was the room on the left that I forgot about, too.
Yes, that's why we didn't see it. Now, I think...
No, we saw it earlier.
Yeah, now I think that that room there is the staircase room.
Which room?
The 5-block room and the, down below with the moblins. That should be...
Yeah, I thought that second room above the entrance, I thought that was the staircase room myself.
Now remember, there is a corridor staircase, at least traditionally in level 3, and that always had an item. So even if the top, was a... there's the map. So even if one of those two rooms in the very corner is our bait block, they should be able to get the item that's in the staircase, in the staircase room.
Yeah, the staircase room could be that.
Level 6 is recorder blocked.
Nice.
That's...
I don't know, power bracelet apparently, according to chat, they're saying power bracelet.
Yeah, PB required, that's what I said. What did I say?
No, you said recorder.
Sorry, my brain.
But apparently the recorder was required something else, so you are saved.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, recorder, I believe was blocking level 9, so the recorder and power bracelet. So now what we need to do is find out if the raft is required. Ooh.
Let me show you my Pokemons. No thank you, old man. You can keep that to yourself.
Oh, you know what? That's right. That's right. The bow room could also be the staircase.
Ooh, lots of grabby grabs in this room. And that's the Triforce room for level 6.
Oh, easy Triforce.
Easy.
Too bad we're looking for a ladder.
Oh well.
Okay, just have a couple more keys to go. There we go, clear it out. Yep, this is the room. So this is the moment. Fury could make up some lost time if the cards are played right, and... Ooh, the red candle. That's not what he's looking for, but that's going to help.
Yeah, it's not what he's looking for at all, but I'm sure he will be happy to have that prior to having the rod.
Oh, we've seen Uncle Wizzy.
Yeah, Uncle Wizzy has been spotted. Not very often, though. We know it's going to have to be a 9, but we didn't see it very often today.
Pretty sure it was in one of those levels somewhere.
I think it was an 8.
Yeah.
Or it might have been 7. Dun, dun. I will not finish that.
And here is another room that's a moat block. Nope, just a key. That's right, we've already found this. We've already found the Triforce. We're looking for... Okay, well there's the dungeon heart. Which is a dungeon heart. So now we're just looking for the staircase item.
Okay, I'm just taking a close look at our map. We have found all the levels. So all the levels are now identified. 4 of the levels were actually right next to each other on the bottom row.
No way.
That was Dungeon Alley down there today, between first Quest 3 location and the start screen.
Okay, Okay, yeah, I can't go that way.
So we do know where all the dungeons are. We do know what is needed to beat the seed now.
Fury's
and there's the rod for FurySK.
So now Fury just has to find level 7, dig it, and find that silver arrows, and he's pretty much caught up, except for if you look at
the Triforces.
Yeah, Antler's.
Antlerz is spending too much time playing around. Oh, he had to clear the room and get a Triforce. But what is he doing? He's still playing around here.
He's still looking for that dungeon for the cellar item, and here it is. Unless this is our second staircase.
Oh, he's looking for the ladder. That's right.
Yeah, he needs that ladder because remember, a level 8 Triforce was ladder blocked.
That's right.
And oh, that's a dungeon heart.
That is not a ladder.
Oh my goodness. So no, we haven't found level 1 yet, have we?
No, level 1. According to the map, all the levels are showing to be found unless one is mismarked. But I'm taking a closer look now.
Are you seeing 8? Is there 8 on there?
No, I thought I saw 9. I might have missed. Yeah, according to the map, 8, 7, 5, and 3 are all in that row. Oh, 7 is marked. Oh, 1 is LT. That's the letter. Okay, no, level 1 is not found. That's correct. Misread. Yeah. I misread. Apologies.
Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I saw the letter. I forgot that our other map didn't have the letter.
And I think level 2 hasn't been found either.
No, I think we saw level 2. Let me read these again. I see level 6. No, level 2 is, you know where vanilla level 1 is. It's northeast of that.
Oh. No, that says S2. Okay, Mark, that's the white sword item. Oh, level 2's up. Oh, okay, I see level
L2. 2.
L2, okay. Wait,
you're looking at the screen 3 squares to the east.
No, I remember. K-Mark had... Oh, yeah, that's right. Level 2 was the craft inner level. That's right.
Right.
Okay, now I remember.
Now that we're back on track, let's see what the runners have been up to. We're back in the Kmart level, as you said.
Yep.
We have a call in chat for ladder in 5. We also have a call in chat for scrap metal in 2, which we already have the scrap metal, so I don't think it was in 2.
No. 2 could still have the ladder, though. It looks like Fury is digging level 5 a little bit more than Antlerz did. So we'll see whose strategy pays out.
Being pointed out in chat that, and I'm going to add to this a little bit, that FurySK shouldn't have worn a sweater tonight because those red bubbles are just magnetically attracted to him right now.
There's nothing worse than static cling.
Indeed. And they just honed right in on him just like that. Well, that's
back in this race.
So that person who just guessed ladder in 1, I don't think it's in 1.
So yeah, FurySK with the ladder is now missing only 1 item for go mode, and that is, of course, the silver arrows. Now he only has 1 Triforce, but what you've seen with with some of these runners is that they go around looking for the requisite items, and then they, after all the pieces of the puzzle have been found, they just knock over each piece of the Triforce like dominoes.
Yeah, they can get through a dungeon quickly in about 2 minutes if they have everything they need. So they can catch up fast. If someone is still looking for an item and someone else is in go mode, but 3 Triforces behind, they're going to catch up quick.
Oh, we've got Uncle Wizzy's in here. Oh, and that's a walk-through wall, and there we
Hi,
go.
Uncle Wizzy.
Bye, Uncle Wizzy.
Nice to see you. We'll visit again.
So now here's the Triforce for Antlers. Is he going to go back into level 2 and dig this? He's got to make his way back to level 5 fast.
Yeah, I would. I'm trying to figure out if he found both items in 2. He is not going back in. He can't dig it. Doesn't want to dig it. He is playing the whistle, though, so if you did miss the opportunity earlier, please name that tune.
So yeah, level 7 is next to... So he wants to check out level 7, so he's kind of, Fury's kind of going off in the other direction. Oh, here we go. Fury is going back into level 2. Fury might dig level 2 looking for those silver arrows, now that he knows that this ladder block is no longer a problem.
And he is taking out at in some fat. Oh no, he got taken it out rather by the Gurias. And Antlers was playing the Song of the People. And is once again playing the Song of the People.
So yeah, we still haven't found level 1 yet, right?
No.
No, level 1's the only... Oh. Could it be?
It could be.
Wow.
Indeed. Now, for those not cluing in on what Jiggly and I are talking about, earlier in the race, we noticed a certain wooden item on the coast, which you require the ladder to get to.
No, wait, no, here's level 1. Right. Ah, I was right.
Disregard everything I just said.
No, I forgot, oh, we haven't checked this second quest for Quarter Lake yet, and it's like, yeah, it's here. Yep, so that piece of wood out on the coast is going to stay out on the coast.
Yeah, it can stay waterlogged.
It can die in water.
We already have a Triforce. Antlers has fairly good health, so he's not going to use that as a health refill yet.
And he is going to be looking for an item, and oh, look at that, there's the compass, run screen.
And having already found that now, he might take the health refill. Yep, there it is. He didn't pick up the first time because he wasn't sure if it was actually a Triforce, so he went up and got the compass and told him, sure enough, it's a Triforce, you better pick that up. So, I'm kidding, that's not why he picked it up.
No, he was checking to see if there was maybe an easy item above.
Yeah, I know, I'm just kidding around that.
Yeah. So we got 2 items here in level 1, both of them are going to be on the floor. Neither of them are going to be what he's looking for, although, if one of them is the red ring, that's still not a bad bargain.
Mm-hmm.
Noodles here. There's the red ring. So now that means Antlers is going to be able to tank everything.
In other words, he's saying tanks for the protection?
Yeah, exactly. So now the next question is, what are the items that are left? It looks like we found all of our important items. We found all our important items. We're missing Lord Banana. And I guess we're missing a bunch of heart containers.
Well, we don't necessarily care about Lord Banana, but in Fury's case, he might care about some of those heart containers.
Yeah, Fury's definitely lacking in the health department this seed.
Indeed.
But I think that's a lot of it is because Fury was kind of, caught up with, the early game, just looking and looking and looking and, didn't really have the chance to sort of explore everything until he found that ladder and the wand. Finding that repeatable, combat. Fury must be wondering, was that wand available so close, so close to the beginning? And I mean, it was, but
His concern now is when did Antlers pick this up?
yeah, which the answer was, a while ago.
As is the case with a lot of what Antlers has picked up. Oh, that was a nice timely block.
Yeah, bash the bunny over the head, grab the Triforce in the middle of the D.
Thank you for completely ignoring the pun there.
What pun?
Exactly. So FurySK does collect that Triforce. He is now, according to our tracker, at 4. Antlers is at 7. So Antlers does have a significant advantage at this point. The thing is, he still needs the ladder.
And he knows that the ladder cannot be in level 9 because level 9 is ladder blocked via that Triforce in 8. But here we go. I think this was level 7?
This was
Level 7. This is the level
5. 5, you mean?
Oh no, I'm looking at Fury's side.
Yeah, this was 5.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at Fury's side.
Yeah, you are.
Well, I'm more. Well, either of them is important because, that step ladder is here in 5, but the silver arrows is here in 7. And he's gonna say, nope, I'm just gonna walk to the next room. Now, of course, Fury doesn't know that this is our favorite level.
And now Antlers is 100%, I think, in go mode.
Yeah. And that's right, Antlers only has 1 Triforce left to get. He knows exactly.
And he knows exactly. Yeah, you're talking about my mouth. He knows exactly where it is. Right here, right there where the eye is. It's kind of creepy that we have a flashing eye today.
Now, there's an easy silver arrows for Fury. And I'm assuming that Antlers knows where level 9 is located.
I think FurySK has not found 1 or 2 levels yet. I know he hasn't found level 1.
Ah, yeah, so, yeah, Fury's definitely a bit behind. But here's a question. What do you think level 9's going to be like?
Can I take a rain check on that?
Well, don't take too long because we're about to go there.
No, I'm mean. I'm using raining checks, like, that doesn't sound right. Never mind. Anyway, while we're on our way to level 9, let's explain what we're going to be looking for in level 9. He will be looking for the roar of a squealing pig, which you will hear. Go ahead.
I'm going to say, actually, the squealing pig sounds exactly like a Gleeok because they are the same roar.
Yeah, well, beside that, because Gleeok's not in level 9, we know it's a squealing pig. So, we're going to be listening for the sound of that squealing pig after he gets stabbed in the butt. And when he hears the squealing pig, he knows that's where Ganon is, either to the north, south, east, or west. Now, because I don't think we can hear it ourselves, it's going to be hard for us to kind of go with that ourselves. But he will hear it. He will know he hears it. You will hear it. And you will know where Ganon is. Now, if he also finds a shutter door somewhere along the way that does not open, that shutter door could be where Zelda is. If it's a single shutter door, not a double, we're not working a double or a triple, but a single shutter door. And if that shutter door does not open, like the one right now over there, which right now that's a key. Never mind. That was a key door. I can't tell on that palette. But if the shutter door is not open, that could be Zelda's room, and
Now, this is the shutter door.
That is a shutter door. So if that door opens right now,
which it does,
we know that is not Zelda's room. Now, the one that does not open could be Zelda's room, and that is possibly the one below. Later on, if that shutter door will open even if enemies are in the room once you defeat Ganon, that's your sign to go finish the game.
I just realized we had not seen any blue Wizrobes. At least I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't recall a lot of blue Wizrobes myself, to be honest with you. This has been a light robe seed. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Well, there's another name for, another robe name that I can think of, but I can't say that on stream.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, look, the bunny was prominent. Save a bomb.
Oh, good.
Use an arrow.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot. No shutter door in that room, though, so we're okay.
We've already seen what's down below. Ooh, wow, those are very beefy gorillas.
Beefy. Hear a cat.
Yeah, you hear a cat.
So we have a locked door. We're not going to waste time here because we don't need the items.
Hey, Patra.
Bye, Patra.
Here.
We don't need the map either.
No. Hey, listen.
We don't need Navi either. I just stab him at this point because he's trying to distract us.
I don't know. I could pretend my cat is Ganon. And we can just beat him over the head with the wand like 5 times.
In that case, I heard Ganon.
Well, my cat is almost as bad as Ganon.
Well, we won't talk about that now. Let's stay on the race here. Now, because I'm not hearing, I don't know if we have heard any squealing pig along the way. Perhaps Shaq can enlighten us. So, moving along. We're going to bomb through here.
I was going to say, judging by Antler's actions, I'd say no, we haven't found the pig.
I would agree with you. I think you're probably correct. He's being very thorough, covering every other row, every other column. He's doing a very good coverage here to confirm that there's no squealing pig somewhere along the way. So he'll have a good idea where that is. Now, except for the middle. He's got to go back into the middle now. Eleanor, our tracker, put a line in the chat, and someone says this should be an old man line, so I'll go ahead and give it a little bit of a reading as an old man. This is a lot of blue Wizrobes. Red ring paying off. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, this is a shutter door. Will it open? Oh, he didn't kill the Wizrobe, so I'm not finding out yet. Now he will. It's not a Wizrobe anymore. It did not open.
Oh.
We know where the girl is. 3rd room on the 2nd row on the bottom.
Now we just need to find a pig.
I'm sorry, what was that about me being pig?
No, we need to find a pig.
Oh, okay, never mind. No, that's a cat.
Well, nope, that's a pig.
We found the pig. Right next door. That is Zelda next door. This is the game right here. And we have bacon, and all he has to do is walk through that door on the right, and we have a game finished. Unless it's a shoot room. That'd be evil. But we're going to walk in there right now, and we have a clean room with Zelda, and da-da-da-da-da.
Yep, and Antlers is finished. 1st place, time of 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 15 seconds. And I think y'all can figure out what FurySK is doing.
Yeah, I don't think we need to really explain what happened on the left side of the screen. I think it's kind of evident what happened here. Especially because the timer was stopped 4 seconds later.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they want to come in here. So while we're waiting for that, do we have a Randomania schedule we can look at here?
Good question. All right, let's see here.
I might have found my answer. So I will take a look here at the schedule, and currently I don't see anything listed for tomorrow or Friday. I do see that there is a Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo weekly race coming up on Saturday at 1 o'clock here on Randomizer. So that is something you can keep an eye out for if you are interested in not only in Pokemon Crystal, but also in Randomizer and also in Bingo. So, 3 for 1, why not? So that is on Saturday, 1 o'clock, weekly race. And other than that, keep an eye on the calendar there. And as you saw, I typed schedule in chat, ! Schedule in chat. You get information on any other events on the Randomizer schedule as they come up there. So keep an eye out for those. Apparently, our runners need an invite. No, the Israelites are on Randomania. And I think Antlerz is actually in the room with us. I don't see Fury yet, but Antlerz is here. GG.
Hey, thanks, guys.
So, if we remember correctly, a couple of nights ago, you were feeling pretty low and down in the dumps after a rather lackluster performance, as you yourself said, not a good performance in the first race of this match. How do you feel after tonight's race?
Yeah, honestly, if Fury had beaten me there, I would have been 100% happy with it, because I felt like I actually played a good seed. Like, if he beats me when I actually play decently, I have no problem with it. I was just really upset with the way I played the other night. It just wasn't it wasn't even close to how I could or should be playing. So I was a lot more happy with how I played tonight. So yeah.
Yep, I agree. You had a much stronger performance tonight, and it's kind of funny. But I know you didn't come in for an interview the other night, but it's kind of funny because when we were talking to Fury the other night in his interview, I was actually saying that, and he agreed with this, that it's possible for that to happen to him just as much as happened to you that night. And the way today's race went, it happened to him tonight. He had the bad luck, things not going his way, probably for the first. How long would you say, Jenny? About 45 minutes or so, things weren't really going his way. He just found a couple things, and that was it.
Yeah, things didn't start to fall into place until he got into level 5, found the wand, and then found the ladder.
And yeah, you were way ahead on the items tonight yourself.
Yeah, I was worried toward the end that ladder was going to burn me, being the last thing that I dug out, because literally I had every single other item out of dungeons. That was the last thing I found. But luckily, well, there was one stair item that I didn't find in 8 because it was ladder blocked in the toe. But I was feeling really good when I found the power bracelet. I didn't know if Fury would stick around and dig that out. Unfortunately, it sounds like it's the first dungeon that he found. So that's really unfortunate that he didn't, find level 5 or level 3 first.
And by the way, for those who were playing Name That Tune, and if you did guess Kefka from Final Fantasy VI, congratulations, you are a winner on Name That Tune. You win our fabulous prize of glory and praise and admiration from the chat. So, obviously, you had a much better time with the seed tonight. How did you like seeing Ganon and the princess next to each other? That's something you don't get to see very often.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be like that. I had already confirmed it. So it was really nice that I didn't have to go all the way back around. I was happy to see that shutter door there when I walked in Ganon's room. But I knew that was going to lead to Zelda. But it was really nice. It wasn't that bad of a 9. I could have done it a little bit quicker if I had chosen to go to the bottom before going to the top left corner. But a lot of times when I'm in go mode in level 9, I like to try and do that diagonal so that I can cover the most real estate listening for Ganon's roar.
Yeah, you had a very good coverage map going tonight. I was actually made a note of it when we were still racing. I made a note of it as you were going through level 9 that you seemed to be covering in a very explicit path where you followed a specific route. And it turned out the route just opened up very nicely for you, so you could do it that way too. You followed a very explicit route to cut off as many rooms as you possibly could from not only being Zelda, but from also being the Ganon himself. And when you covered most of the rooms on the side, it was on both sides. It was like, okay, so most likely it's going to be the middle at this point. And you managed to narrow in on that very quickly. Like, he wasn't out of the way in the corner in the one spot you didn't check. He was actually right in the middle, and you cut off a lot of rooms along the way. So it actually worked out very nicely for you from that perspective today.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of one of the strats that a lot of people use because it's more likely to pay off for you. Unfortunately, a lot of the times, not a lot of the time, but sometimes it can burn you if Ganon's like in a corner off by himself, and it can be the last place that you get to. Also, if you do that, you then kind of have to make a choice, or the game makes a choice for you, whether you try to get to the bottom left first or the top right first, and that'll end up leaving you kind of not the most efficient route if you don't find them right away.
Do you say you got a question?
Who?
You got a question, Jake? You can go ahead.
No, I don't have any questions.
This is kind of go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it was it was definitely another right order seed. I was, like I said, I was worried till the very end. I was fully ready. I was fully prepared to see that dot done when I was fighting Ganon. So it was just a matter. The one thing, honestly, I figured he had probably found the early offense, either the bow in level 3 or the wand in level 5. It's really unfortunate they didn't find either of them.
Yeah, he hadn't found either. You found the bow way ahead of him, and you were going on dungeons early. He just couldn't find the offense he needed today. Yeah,
that was pretty bad luck, to be honest. This was even, in my opinion, more of a right order seed than last night. Last night, you know, he won because he just pure and simple outplayed me, in my opinion. This one, you know, I found the right dungeons early, and I played well. Like I said, I thought I played pretty well, but I think it was definitely more of a right order situation than it was last night.
And it did seem that way too. Things seemed to be somewhat linear tonight. Once you actually found the right items, you were able to go where you needed to go. And we actually were thinking for a while that ladder might not be required unless the raft was needed. And then all of a sudden that Triforce appeared in the middle of the room in level 8. It's like, I think that's required now.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping too. When I walked into that Triforce room, I was kind of like digging the rooms on the way to the Triforce in level 8 because I had already found one staircase item and the floor item. If, like, at that point when I walked into the room, because I knew that was the Triforce, I got the compass, I was prepared to just pick it up and leave. And then I saw the circle note and I was like, well, so much for that plan. Guess I'm taking the other item.
If that was a free access Triforce, you were all the way to level 9. They ran the regular box level 9, if I recall correctly.
I don't remember if I was ladder blocked in 9 or not. I think maybe going north I was, but going the left route, the more direct route, I don't know that I was, to be honest.
No, I didn't see one on the way to Ganon. I could be wrong. Maybe I missed one. But either way, all things said, you had to have the ladder when you got to 9 anyway, so it didn't matter anyway. So, again, that was a very well done seat compared to the other night. You did obviously played a lot better today. Obviously, something to be much happier about. You both had your mulligan, so to speak. So next time, have you decided when you're scheduling the other race? By the way,
We kind of talked about it a little bit. We certainly don't have anything set in stone yet. But yeah, just check the schedule. I'll probably shoot him a message either later tonight or early morning if he doesn't shoot me one first and get it scheduled. I would say we'll have it scheduled by tomorrow evening, I would think.
Well, we definitely look forward to seeing Game 3 when it comes. Obviously, this is where it's all going to count. The next game sends someone to face Adaginos for the championship. So everything on the line for this one to get to the top 2.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And, I didn't think I'd make it even close to this far in this tournament. So no matter what happens in Game 3, I'm happy. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the tournament, however much it is that I have left. And if it's not me that goes on, then I hope Fury knocks it out of the park.
Well, whichever way it goes on, the only thing I will say is make sure you force a bracket reset. We want to see 2 series. Send this as long as possible, make it a really good match.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just hoping for a good race in Game 3. That's the first 2. It sounds like we're kind of one-sided on both accounts. So it'd be nice to have a good close race in Game 3, no matter how it ends up.
Looks like FurySK might have been continuing to play off stream or something because he seems to have stopped the stream on our end. He just posted a time in the SRL channel saying 1:34:15, so he might have finished. Either way, GG, whatever the case may be. And obviously, we wish FurySK luck in Game 3 as well. As, again, everything's on the line. It's going to be 1-1. We're going to go to Game 3. We don't know yet what channel it's going to be on. It will either be here somewhere on Randomania or Randomania 2 through 4. Make sure you follow those channels. Or it could be somewhere over on the Speed Gaming Network as well. So keep an eye on both schedules. I should say on our tournament schedule to see where it shows up. And you'll know where to go when the race does come on. Other than that, not really much else to talk about schedule-wise. I mentioned the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer last night. So I think we just go ahead, or on Saturday, rather. So, yeah, any last thoughts?
Nope. Looking forward to Game 3.
Just thank you guys for the commentary, and Elendar for the tracking, and Captain Green for the restream as always. Much appreciated.
Yeah, and the live links for everyone involved, runners, commentary, and tracker are all in the chat. So and our restreamer as well. Captain Green 7 was our restreamer today, who also is a runner of this game. So thank you for doing the restreaming as well today. And make sure you follow Elendar, who is our tracker. My co-commentator, Jiggly Saint. I'm Cyclone, or Cyclone GU. And our runners, of course, FurySK and Antlerz44, who are both going to be going to a Game 3 to decide 3rd place and who moves on to face Adaginos. That will be happening next time we get together. Until next time, I just want to say to all of you in the chat, thank you for watching. We couldn't do this without you. And barring any final thoughts, after those final thoughts, I think we're done. Have a great night, everyone, and see you for Game 3. Have a good night, and yeah, I'm repeating myself now.
Yep, good night, everybody.